Okay. All right. Okay. Now, speaking of progressions, the first term is called a sequence. Sequence, what do you mean by sequence, Nikki? Like, you must have come across. Yeah.
Okay, a list of numbers or a sequence.
Don't just like read here. You must have come across the word sequence in general. Like, what do you understand by sequence?
Yeah, I can just say list. The first word that comes to my mind is list.
That's good enough. So basically, it's a list. A sequence is a list of something. Sequence of, say, rhyming words you can have. So that's basically a list of all the words that rhyme. So Netri touched upon the second important point. She said like a pattern of characters which are related to each other. So it's not any random list. There needs to be some sort of pattern there. They all need to be related to each other. So sequence in mathematics also is the same thing. It's a list of numbers arranged in definite order according to some rule. So the rule can be anything, but there needs to be one rule. Okay. So an example that's given here, 2, 4, 8, 16. Can anyone figure out what is the rule in this sequence?
Multiplied by 2.
Multiplied by 2. So
multiplication of 2.
Yes, good. So 2 into 2 is 4, into 2 is 8, into 2 is 16. So you must have come across sequence in a lot of places. Like if you've given logic, like IQ tests or Olympiads or logic-based exams questions, you must have come across this. Can you guys give examples of more sequences? You can make it up also.
Ma'am, they are also about patterns. Like there could be a triangle and then something. So we have to complete that.
No, give me sequence of numbers abhi ke liye. We're focusing on numbers in this chapter. So sequence can be anything, words, patterns, but in this case, we are focusing on
3, 7, 15, 31.
3, 7, 15, 21.
31.
15 ke baad 51.
31, 31.
31. All right, sorry. Interesting. Can anyone figure out what sequence, what rule this is following?
Multiply by 2 plus 1.
Ah, nice. Dhruv, was it? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Figured it out. 3 into 2 plus 1 gives 7.
One more was there.
Plus 1.
The difference is doubling in every step.
Yeah, you can make up any rule. Here's another sequence. See if you guys can figure out what the pattern is. 2. 4. No, 2, 4, 8, 16 तो इधर ही आ गया. Sorry. हाँ. Let's start with 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. Can you figure out this sequence? What's the pattern here?
Ma'am, yes. Ma'am, like two numbers are adding 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Then 2 plus 3 equals to 5. Then 3 plus 5 equals to 8. Like that it's continuous.
Correct. Yes. So the next number is found by adding the previous number, adding the previous two numbers. So this is like a famous sequence. It's called Fibonacci sequence because Fibonacci was a mathematician slash philosopher who worked with this kind of a sequence. Yeah. So basically sequences are basically list of numbers and then they need to follow some sort of a rule. It can be any rule. The only thing is they need to follow a rule. Terms. So the various numbers occurring in a sequence are called terms. Like if you consider the previous 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 2 is one term, 4 is one term, 8 is one term, 16 is one term, that's it. All right. Consider the sequence. So this is like a generalized form of representing a sequence. So it is represented as A1, A2, A3, A4. So the fact, like the variable A represents a term, and which place it takes in the sequence is written in the subscript here. So A3 is like the third term. A4 is like the fourth term, is it? Okay. And yeah, so A1 is the first, A2 is the second. So the subscript represents which place it's occupying in that sequence. So that's like a generalized representation. That's what you'll come across in this whole chapter. That's how it's represented. So similarly, the general term of the sequence, that is nth term, where n is any variable, is represented by an. Okay, a with subscript mein there is n. So if you come across an, it is the nth term. So n can be 3, tabhi wo third term ho gaya. If n is 16, then that's the 16th term. If n is like 27, then it's the 27th term. Waise. Finite sequence, infinite sequence. This also just like, you know, the words self-explanatory. Finite sequence ka matlab, sequence is said to be finite if it has a finite number of terms. Like, what do you mean by it having a finite number of terms?
Limited numbers.
Will end somewhere.
Yes. It ends somewhere, limited number. And infinite sequence is, it'll go on forever. And ever.
Doesn't end. Yeah.
Next, progression. So progression is the sequences whose terms always follow certain patterns are called progression. So sequence can be anything, like as long as it follows a rule, it's a sequence. Now, depending on what specific rule it follows, some of the sequences, you call them progressions. So arithmetic progression, AP, is what you'll be studying here. So just like arithmetic progression, you also have geometric progression and harmonic progression. So geometric and harmonic progression, you'll come across it in 11th or 12th grade, like if you take math. So abhi ke liye, we're just starting off with arithmetic progression. This is like the simplest of all. So coming to arithmetic progression, remember the example that I gave at the beginning, where the sequence is formed by simply adding one specific constant number. So this kind of a progression is called arithmetic progression. Okay. So if it's not a random rule, if it's like, it's a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. So it's not just adding any number. If you're adding a specific number at every step, then only it will be an arithmetic progression. Okay. So sequence of numbers A1, A2, A3, A4, and so on till AN is called arithmetic progression if there exists a constant number D. So that particular number which you're adding at every step, so that is called the common difference. Okay. Because the difference between any two consecutive terms is the same. That's why it's called common difference. So this is how you get arithmetic progression. Your first term is fixed. You get the second one by adding plus D. Then you get the third term by adding plus 2D. You get the fourth term by adding plus 3D. And, you know, at every step, you're just adding D to the previous term. Okay. So yeah, the whole chapter is going to be different calculations based on arithmetic progressions. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sequence of all natural numbers, is this arithmetic progression?
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
because one is added to every digit.
One to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what is A4 in this? Can you identify?
4.
Yes.
4.
What is D over here?
1.
1.
Very good. Absolutely. Okay. So let me give you another one. 5, 2. Is this an arithmetic progression?
Yes, ma'am. D is equal to
Equal to
minus three.
minus
Yes.
equal to minus 3.
Very nice. You guys already got it. This is like 50% of the chapter. I didn't like being able to get all these elements of arithmetic progression. So this is an arithmetic progression where the first term is 5 and the common divisor is -3. That's all it is. Okay. What about this?
C equal to 0.
No.
Yes, it's a constant AP.
Yes or no? Like someone said no. Why is it?
It's a
Yes,
constant. Not.
This is also an AP, just that common difference happen to be. You're adding 0 at every step. That's how you're getting it.
And there's some disturbance.
Ma'am, there's someone's background. I was not able to hear.
Acha, mics band karo na. Like keep your video on, keeps the mic muted. Yeah. Now it should be clear. And
Yes, ma'am.
this someone's name disappeared only. Orange icon.
no, it's actually me.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, this also is an arithmetic progression, just that common difference D happened to be 0. Okay. So a lot of your, the whole chapter is going to consist of one, finding out what is AN, like nth term. So if I ask you like ye wale AP mein A4 is 4, A1 is 1, D is equal to 1. If I ask you what is A27, can you find out?
27.
7.
826 plus 1.
A26 plus 1 वो 20, like इसमें तो पूरा it is pretty obvious because it's like a direct sequence of natural numbers. But what about in a sequence like this? इसमें can you find out what is A27?
826 minus 3.
That is absolutely right. लेकिन A26 क्या है अभी?
You take a lot of calculation.
So उसके लिए थोड़ा सा calculate करना पड़ेगा ना. Like you can't keep writing 27 numbers to figure out A27, right? So there is a formula that you can use to figure out. Okay. So, and apart from this, you have another formula which is Sn, which is basically sum of n terms. So these are the only two things you're going to work with. Obviously, questions won't be direct. Sometimes you'll be given A27 and you have to figure out like, okay, what is A1, what is D and other things. But your concepts are going to revolve mainly around these two. Yeah. All right, let's pause here. I am going to display the chapter notes. I just have someone at the door. Yeah, go through this formula and I'll come and I'll go over them one by one. Just read it, copy it in your notebook, this table. Yeah, note it down. So this is exactly what we have discussed till now. AN ka formula hai,
Miss,
multiple ways of representing it. Yeah.
Miss, so AN is the last term
an is nth term. It doesn't have to be last. It can be last. It can be somewhere in the middle also. So that depends on what value of n you're given. So abhi,
Okay.
like for example, if I say a3, then this is just the third term. It doesn't have to be the last. So n ki jagah 3 aayega. a11 is the 11th term. So an is the nth term. N can be anything from 1 se leke last term tak.
When an is equal to Sn minus Sn, so would that get cancelled? Sn.
Oh, यहाँ पे okay, this is a wrong representation. Good catch. So this is supposed to be Sn minus Sn minus 1 होना चाहिए. Yeah, this formula is supposed to look like this: Sn minus Sn minus 1. So it's like if you want to find what is the 11th term, so it is sum of 11 terms minus the sum of 10 terms, for example. So note it down for now. Then I will discuss each formula and like show you how it works, what it means, all of that.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
at the end of the lecture, do we have to submit like in PDF?
Yes. Yes. You have to write it
Okay.
well. Focus and write. Don't just write for rough sake.
Ma'am, we need to write the whole table.
Yeah. So all the formula like ANK formulas. This is also a acha, nth term from the end. So this is like another formula. Then sum of terms SNK formula, another representation SN where sum of first n positive numbers, like for sum of first 3 positive numbers, sum of first 4.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, in the second one, if it is Sn minus Sn, then wouldn't it be directly 0 minus 1?
तो इसलिए लिखा है ना, copy this one. I'll highlight it.
But in that also it is Sn minus Sn.
No, this is Sn and this is Sn minus 1. तो लिखा है ना like S7 minus S10 or S7 minus S6. So this is n and this is like 1 less than n.
Okay, I thought that minus 1 was one whole different term.
नहीं, अगर 1 whole मतलब ऊपर यहाँ पे लिखता है ना, it's not like that. So that is why representation, the way you denote it matters. Like ये पूरा subscript में ही होना चाहिए. We take care of that. The way something is written, like writing an is very different from an. This just means a into n. This represents nth term. So the way you write matters. Superscript, subscript.
Ma'am, we everyone have to write the description, right?
Yeah.
What A means,
Yes, you
B
have.
means.
नहीं तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा ना. So you need to write that.
Ma'am, in the first formula, n minus 1 is not in subscript, right?
ये वाले formula में, are you talking about this?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, in this it's not in subscript. N minus 1 is multiplied by d.
Ma'am, can you repeat the correction in the first formula?
First, no, second formula में. First is perfectly fine. This is how it is. The second formula में, an के ये वाले formula में, don't copy this. It needs to be this formula, Sn minus Sn minus 1. Like sum of n terms minus
Ma'am,
sum of n minus 1 terms.
done.
Done. Awesome. Divya is done. Puneet is also done. Okay. Dhruv is also done. Okay.
Miss, and in the second box, A is given as nth term from the end.
हाँ, मतलब
So,
if you're counting it from the opposite side, like if
okay, so the last term.
yeah, 2, 4, 6, 10, for example. Second term is basically, or fourth term is basically 8. Fourth term from the end, मतलब यहाँ से count 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the fourth term from the end. You count from the last term.
Okay, yeah, understand.
Okay. 3 people done. Come on. Net 3 is also done. Okay. Aditya, can you just mute your mic? Yeah, thank you. So unmute when you're speaking, okay?
Ma'am, I think because of some space bar, it got unmuted.
Okay. Anirban's done. Elena is done. Mansi is also done. Okay, good. Aditya also done. Yeah. Nikki, where are you? Like, which one? How much left?
Ma'am, it's okay. You can continue. I'll complete it after.
नहीं क्यों और कितना बचा है? If you're on the last one, finish it off.
Okay, give me a minute.
All right. In the meantime,
Ma'am,
yeah, Aditya.
ma'am, I have not noted D again because the first time I have noted, and after that I have not noted D because D is the same in everything, right?
Yes. Yeah, the relevant one, just say A being the nth term versus A being nth term from the end. And then A, B, C, like these kind of things noted down. Other common representations noted down once or twice and then. All right.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Cool. All right, where you guys gone? Okay, come back on the video. I'm resuming this. Okay, Dhruv, Elena, and Nikki. Come. Dhruv and Nikki, where are you guys?
Yes, ma'am. I was on phone, so I switched off the video while writing because I had to keep it down.
Oh.
Miss, and I'm on video mode.
Yeah.
All right. How many of you are accessing these classes on phones? Nikki is one. Anyone else?
Ma'am, I do not access classes on phone always. Like
Okay.
it's not fixed.
Today. Okay.
Sometimes it happens. But yeah.
नहीं, ठीक है. Cool. One type of problem you can see here, arithmetic, like introduction, like about arithmetic progression itself. First one, check whether given sequence is an arithmetic progression or not. So how do you figure out if something is an arithmetic progression? Yeah, Dhruv.
If the common difference is the same for like first, second term, second, third term.
Awesome. Yes. So that is the logic. Like AP tabhi hoga if the difference between two consecutive terms is the same. So Mansi, is this an arithmetic progression?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Awesome. So yeah, so when you do the problem, when you write it, you have to write it this way, like sequence, obviously you'll note it down, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Then next step, you can, step 2 is, okay, this is what you have to do when you're like solving it, but directly you can check this. Like if you check for 2 or 3, that is sufficient. Check A2 minus A1 equal to 5 minus 3 is 2. A3 minus A2, 7 minus 5 is 2. So like when you're doing it, when you're solving it on paper, do this calculation. You need to show that common difference is 2 in every case. And then you can draw the conclusion saying that common difference is constant, which is equal to 2. That's why it's an AP that way. All right. Another kind of problem is, look at this. Find an AP whose first term is 8 and common difference is 2. So can you guys like solve this and send it over chat? Send the AP itself over chat. Like include minimum 5 terms, okay, when you're answering these kind of questions.
And ma'am, we have to write this in a rough or fair.
Yeah, solve it in your notebook and then send the answer. Netri, it is given that the first term is 8, so you have to start off at 8.
Ma'am,
Yep.
if we are writing in the notebook, how do we have to write the steps?
In this case, okay, at least like first mention the given stuff. Given first term A equal to 8 and D equal to -2. And then you can directly form the AP because you have the numbers, you can directly calculate it.
No formula to be used.
So how long do we have to make the AP?
5 terms. So minimum 5 terms mentioned. Yeah. So Puneet got it. Netri, yes. Now you've corrected it. Dhruv has submitted it. Good. Simple. You're given the first term, you're given the common difference, and then you just find out each term. So yeah, 8, 6, 4.
So, ma'am, there's no specific formula for this, right?
No, because AP definition hai ki it should have the common difference. So as long as your numbers are correct, it means that you've applied the correct logic and you've done the correct calculation. So ek hi step mein aa jayega. Okay, Aditya got it, Nikki got it.
Miss, only this is in the chapter, nothing else.
No, this is like the most basic thing. Abhi tak pura formula likha hai na, so there's going to be applications of all of that. Yes. Elena got it. Okay. So common difference ये हो गया. All right. Now how to find Anirban again. The question says first term is 8, right? मतलब first तुम्हारा 8 से चालू होना पड़ेगा. So when you're presenting the answer also, you need to put the first term 8. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, rest of the things are correct. Got it. All right. Next, how do you figure out what is the nth term of an AP? Okay, let's say we're starting off with A1. How do you find A2? Let's say the common difference is D. So second term कितना होगा? What is the second?
A1 plus D.
A1 plus D.
A1 plus
What is the third term?
A1 plus 2D.
Arre. Don't just jump.
ma'am, A2
A2
D.
Oh,
plus
sorry,
D.
A2 plus D.
A2 plus D, right? लेकिन A2 का value कितना है? A2,
A1 plus
yeah, you found out.
A1 plus D.
So A1 plus D plus D, right? So that's A1 plus 2D. Next, A4 का value कितना है?
A1 plus 3D.
हाँ, Neki caught
A1
on
plus
to it.
3D.
Yeah. So it's technically A3 plus D, इसको D add करने के लिए. But A3, you already got it as A1 plus 2D. मतलब इसी को you're just adding one more D to it to get A4. So that will be equal to A1 plus 3D. So if you follow this pattern, any term AN will be equal to what?
A1 plus
Here it is 4. So जब second term आया तो it was just
n
plus.
minus 1D.
हाँ. So जब 3 था, third term find out करने के लिए you added common difference 2 times. Fourth term find out करने के लिए you added the common difference 3 times. So AN अगर find out करना है, so it's A1 plus whatever term it is, n minus 1. Yes. So जब 4 था तो 4 minus 1 है. When it was 3, it is 3 minus 1 over here. So it's n minus 1 into D. So that's how you get the formula for AN. ठीक है?
Ma'am, could you explain once again?
Yeah. So basically every term of the AP, A1, A2, A3, A4, even if I were to take it one step further, A5, I'm basically adding previous term A4 plus D. Like you're just adding D at every step, right? So if I trace this back to A1, so that's what I did here, A1. A2 is A1 plus D. I'm just adding D over here simply. A3 is A2 plus D as per our logic. But A2 का value है A1 plus D इस step से. So I substituted it here. So technically it is A1. इससे एक D add हो रहा है, इससे एक और D add हो रहा है. So it's A1 plus 2D. Similarly, A4 will be plus D plus D plus D. You're adding 3 times the difference. So fourth term is A1 plus 3D. So fifth term will be plus D plus D plus D plus D. So 4 times I'm adding D. So that's A1 plus 4D. So in general, because it's not practical to, if I want to find out what is the 67th term, it's not practical for me to write 67 times to get there, right? So you have a short form formula to find out what is AN. It is A1 plus n minus 1 into D. So that's how you get the formula here. Okay. So for example, the kind of problems you'll get application of this formula is, okay, Divya, Puneet, Neki, where have you guys gone? Come back, we're doing problems now. Find the 13th term of an AP which is starting with 4 and common difference, and that has a common difference. Common difference is, let's say, 7. Here. So what is, let's pass this, like, let's understand this question. What is given here? Like, if you can do it, yeah, you can start solving it, but otherwise you can do it together also. Oh, Puneet solved it already. Good. So Mansi, what is given here?
It's given that A is 4 and D is 7.
A is 4, D is 7. What are you supposed to find?
The 13th term.
13th term. So in mathematical, this thing, if you were to represent it, how would you say it? Or how would you write it?
13n.
13.
N is equal to
N equal to 13. So 13th term is A13. Yeah. So N is equal to 13. Yeah. So this is how you write the 13th term. Instead of writing it in words, this is how you express it. Neki, you need to check your calculation once. I think you made a mistake in a multiplication. Okay. So you're given this, you need to find this. A equal to 4, matlab A1 is 4, first term is 4. So how would you find A13? So A13 will be equal to, Anirban, how would you apply the formula?
A1 plus D.
A1 plus D क्यों हुआ? What is the formula for AN?
A1 N minus 1D.
हाँ, तो इधर क्या होगा? Like, what should I write it as here? So write the formula first. A13 is A1 plus N minus 1 into D. तो यहाँ पे A1 will be
4.
4 plus N minus 1 क्या होगा?
N minus 1 will be 12.
Very good. So that's 13 minus 1 इसलिए 12. Into D is
7.
into 7. Yes. So do the calculation. Mansi, Netri, Elena, and Neki, you've corrected it. All you guys, all of you got it right. Aditya, what's up?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yeah, what happened?
Ma'am, I'm just solving it. The last step.
So you raised your hand. I thought you had some doubt.
No, for answering this.
Okay. Chat में भेजो ना. Everybody else has sent it. I can check it. Okay. So Mansi got it. Like A13. How to apply?
Yeah, ma'am, understood.
Anirban got it. So you need to pay attention. कौन सा number है इधर? So this AN is important
Yes, ma'am.
because that gets applied over here. Yeah. Aditya got it. Right answer. Divya, did you send your answer? No, Divya, I didn't receive it from you yet. Elena is done. Netri is done. Dhruv, what about you? Is Dhruv now I got it.
Miss had sent it earlier
Oh
also.
yeah, you did. तुम्हारा नाम नहीं आ रहा है ना, so I can't spot your name. It's
I'll change it. I'll change
it's a
it.
little trippy.
Ma'am,
Huh?
ma'am, do you have to note the left side?
If you if you're confident of the formula, तो फिर ठीक है. But if you want for future understanding कि derivation कैसे आया ये formula, then you can note it down. अनिर्बन 336 कैसे आया?
Ma'am, in exam derivation wouldn't be asked for, right, for this.
No, it's only purely for your understanding only. Anirban, when you're solving the
Actually, Mr.
yeah, BODMAS. Okay, so this is like a direct application of this particular formula. Who else? Divya, come on video. You're not here. I didn't receive answer from you. What's up? Where are you at? Divya Kandar, what happened? How are you? Where are you? Divya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Video on karo na. And iska answer bhejo. I don't know if you've solved it, if you've got it. Anirban, now you sent it. Yes. Divya, did you solve this question?
No, ma'am, I was disconnected.
Oh, okay. So 12 into 7 is 84 plus 4 is 88. So overall, its answer hoga 88. So Divya, like, what was the last thing we were doing before you got disconnected?
Miss, you are writing given.
अच्छा, तो फिर ये formula समझ में आया? Like how to use it, where to use it, how to apply?
Partially.
Par-
Not fully.
अच्छा, ठीक है. You've noted down the question, right? Like note down your given and to find and then solve this question. अगर कुछ doubt है तो पूछो. Otherwise, yeah, send me the answer and once you got it, yeah, we can go ahead. Okay, quickly note this down. Okay, and for the rest of you, yeah, this is like a direct application of the problem. Ki you're given what is A1, you're given B, you're asked to find AN. So isi formula ko leke you can be asked a different type of question. So you may be, instead of giving you A1, you may be given AN. Jaise you may be like given that the 10th term of an AP is whatever number. If the common difference is 5, then what is the first term of it? Same formula ko use karke, lekin it's slightly twisted. So I'll do an example of that kind of question.
Ma'am, your voice is lagging for me.
Oh. So I was saying that you may be twisted the question also, like instead of giving you direct A and D, you may be asked the first term instead of like A13. Yeah, this is the kind of question we just did. We did it abhi. So find the 13th term of the AP 2, 6, 10 and so on. Okay, solve this question also abhi. Practice ho jayega ek aur baar. Do it on your own, do it correctly this time. So you're given the AP, so you need to figure out these three things on your own. So what is A or A1? What is D? And what is to be found? Dhruv has already solved and sent it. Okay, are you doing it properly, Dhruv, step by step?
Miss, actually, I'm solving it in draft right now.
Oh, अच्छे से लिखो ना. Build good habits. अभी से. See, if all you're getting is online MCQs, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're going to get like written exams, then you need to figure out your time management and all that.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
what are we doing right now? I got
Wala.
disconnected.
Oh, we're doing this question, concept 5HTS.
Okay.
Awesome. Dhruv got it, Netri got it, Puneet got it. Good stuff. You guys are getting the hang of it. Wow. Mansi, Neki, Anirban, all of you all got it. Good stuff, man. Again. Aditya got it. Divya, AP nahi hoga. AP is the whole progression. So you have to say A13 equal to that answer. Okay. So yeah, your number, your answer is correct. Just take care of the representation. Nahi to galat ho jayega. Yes, Elena got it. Nice. Awesome. ये तो आ गया फिर. Fairly confident. You apply the form. Okay, बाद में sum of n terms आ गया. Okay, so another type of question that you get based on this is, it looks something like this. So you'll be given that, let's say, if the 25th term of an AP is, let's say, 57, and the common difference is 4. Then two-part question. First, find the first term. And second, find the 11th term. Okay, so I'll let you guys try it. If anyone's stuck anywhere, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, solve this. Oh, Dhruv has already got it. I need to verify. I just made up this question. Yes, Netri, Dhruv, yeah. You guys are right. Devi, what's up?
Which I'm not getting. Can you the
Okay, Dhruv, can you identify what all are given over here? Always start your problem by.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, not Dhruv. Divya, you tell me.
yes? First 25th term of an AP is 57.
Right. What does that mean? How would you represent 25th term?
25 and of an AP equals to 57.
No, again, A25. 25th term is A25. ऐसे लिखते हैं, okay? Call it A25 is equal to 57. And yeah, you're right. So that's basically N is equal to 25 hai in this situation. Right. Okay, what else?
And common difference is 4.
Common difference is 4. D equal to 4. Always use the representation here because your formula is of the form AN, N, D, A, right? So use these. It'll be easy to apply it in the formula. Okay, what are you asked to find?
First would be the first you have to find the first term.
Yes.
Wait.
So first term कैसे लिखोगे? How do you represent first term?
A1.
A1, correct. So पहले A1 find out करना है, and the second is find A11. All right. So what formula would you use over here?
Ma'am, diagonal.
Yeah, Divya, which one? Batao.
Ma'am, they are all stuck. I am not able to identify which formula.
Okay, what relates like nth term with A and D? You've written down the list of formulas, right? So pick
Yes.
formula that only deals with these three, because these three are the only ones you have right now.
An equals to A plus bracket n minus 1.
Absolutely. So an equal to A plus n minus 1, first term, plus n minus 1 into D. Anirban, okay, before we continue, Anirban, A25, 25th term is 57, right? Agar common difference is not 0, if common difference is 4, matlab, it can't, A1 cannot be 57 again, right? So check your calculation. And even when you get the answer, use logic, like, you know, try to figure out if that could be the correct answer or not. Okay. All right, Divya, back to you. So ये formula है. What should I put in place of an?
Ma'am, an will be only one.
An is what?
An will remain there.
An, are you saying that we don't have an?
No, A25.
Yeah. So A25 will be equal to, first, do we know the first term, A1?
No.
So we'll leave that as it is. Plus n minus 1, do we know the what is n over here?
Yes, 25 minus 1.
25 minus 1, 25 minus 1 into D.
4.
Into 4, yes. Okay, हमारा A25 कितना है? Like, do we know the value of A25? Are we given A25?
57.
57, yes. So put the values, substitute it. 57. So you have your knowns and your single unknown. So now you can calculate what is A1. So मिल जाएगा.
Yes. Ma'am, no, I was stuck in the formula.
Yeah. Maybe 2-3 problems करो, and then once you get comfortable with it, you get used to it. Okay. Okay, those who have sent Aditya, that's wrong. Like, check your formula. You've gone like way beyond. I think you.
Yeah, but I did a silly mistake because of that.
Yeah. Puneet, yeah, the second time that you sent the numbers, these are correct. Elena is correct. Netri, yes, you got correct. Mansi, हाँ, पहला वाला is like, I think it was either a typo or this thing. Abhi jo bheja hai, that is correct. And uske pehle Dhruv has already sent in, that's correct. Nice. So only Aditya, you need to check your answer. Rest of you all are correct. Neki, still doing it. Anirban, yeah. So check your calculation again. Kind of there. So Divya, you also like finish up calculating. So once you find A1, will you be able to find A11? Divya?
Yes, we can find. We have to just substitute A1 and A11.
Correct. Yeah. A11 pata nahi hai. In that case, this is going to be unknown. Wait. Yeah. A11 के केस में this is your unknown. A11 we don't know. A1 we'll find out from this equation. We know n. 11 हो जाएगा n and d we know. Yeah. Same formula, just different things. Neki, is that A1 or A11, the value that you sent? Divya, yes. A1 का आंसर मिल गया. Yeah, absolutely. I got both your A1, A11. They're right.
Ma'am, so
Yeah.
in to find the 11th, we have to just substitute A1 and A11.
A1 substitute, A11 पता नहीं है, वही find out करना पड़ेगा. So again, AN equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D. So in the second case, A11 find out करना है. A11 is what? This is the unknown. A1 का value पता है, N का value पता है, and D का value पता है. You just have to substitute it. Aditya, again, I think you're off by a sign. इसलिए तुम्हारा A11 का value भी गलत हो गया. So if you correct the sign, तुम्हारा A11 भी सही हो जाएगा.
Ma'am, my numbers are correct. It's different, right?
No, only A number is correct, sign is wrong. इसलिए तुम्हारा A11 भी गलत हो गया. So from this, if you calculate it, you should get A1 equal to minus 39. This is the right answer. हाँ, you substitute it, you'll get the value of A11. अभी बाद में जो भेजा है, that's right, Aditya. But yeah, be careful about your signs, man. Especially cases like this where you have to use one value to find out the other thing, even though you know the formula पूरा गलत हो गया. So, yeah, was it Neki?
Yes, ma'am. I just got disconnected. Can you repeat if my answer was correct or wrong?
Yeah, you got the right answers, Nikki. Absolutely right.
Yeah,
Anirban,
thank you.
11 is right, which means that I think A1 also you got it right.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, so a lot of problems are going to be like that. So some of the times you won't be given this, you'll just be given 25th term is this, common difference is this, find the 11th term. So then you have to logically figure out that, you know, पहले first term निकालना पड़ेगा और उससे फिर 11th term आएगा. So you'll be given questions like that. You'll get a little more complicated that way. So what we'll do is I'll just see if we have like, yeah, there's a lot of questions based on nth term of an AP. So today completely we'll focus on this. We'll ensure that you get this perfectly. Next class may we'll deal with the other formula, which is sum of n terms. All right, Divya, are you done? You got this?
Ma'am,
Yeah, Aditya.
ma'am, today we have completed a chapter, but I had a question of related to some one. So should I ask it in this class, in the next class?
You can, like, end of the class, I can clarify it or something like that. But if it's a general conceptual thing, I would say wait for the next class.
Okay.
If it's like a specific problem you want to discuss, you know, क्लास में करना पड़ेगा या फिर होमवर्क में करना पड़ेगा, I'll help you out. But if it's like a general thing, then it's gonna take time. We'll discuss it in class. Yeah, Netri, what's up?
Ma'am, I had a doubt that in this question, since we are given that the 25th term is 57, so can we use the formula of E equal to L minus N minus 1 into D? Like we are given the last term of the AP and we have to find the first term.
One moment. Which formula are you talking about?
E equal to L minus N minus 1, the whole bracket into D.
Again, like if you see that formula,
Last term.
N, so A is basically the nth term from the end. So that's not giving you the first term technically.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I told you to note down like right side mein jo tha, like what is AN stand for, what is A, what is L. Note down that also, so that way we'll put it in context. Divya, are you like where are you at? You done
Yes.
with? Okay.
Ma'am, I'm landing upon 57 only.
What?
A11 equals to 57. I know that from
Oh, okay. A11 formula, like what values did you put here? Can you tell me? Dictate. Yeah, Divya, what did you substitute here?
Yeah, I was on mute.
Oh.
First minus 39.
Yes.
And then n value plus 25 minus 1, which equals
यहाँ पे
24.
N25 क्यों लिखे हो? Like why did you put 25 over here?
Ma'am, in the bracket you have given n is equal to 25.
Again, don't take it blindly. जब A25 consider कर रहे हो तो फिर N25 होगा. But इधर you're finding out A11, right?
Yes.
तो N का value क्या हो गया इधर?
11 minus 1.
तो इधर 11 डालना पड़ेगा. N is just telling you which term it is. जब N25 है तो it is the 25th term जो 57 था. तो यहाँ पे जब 11th term consider कर रहे हो तो N का value is 11. So N का value will keep changing. Like yeah, you were saying?
The value of A11 would be 1.
Yes. 11 will be equal to 1. That is the answer. Okay. But yeah, the main concept that you need to take away from this is N value is not constant. N will just tell you which place you're at in the AP. So अगर third place में हो तो N का value will be 3. अगर 15th place में हो तो N का value will be 15. So if you're considering 100th term, then N will be equal to 100. So N is not a constant thing like D or like A1. A1 is your starting point. Your starting point will always be same. Common difference, like that defines the AP, so that will be the same. Like एक AP के लिए common difference will be 4, दूसरे AP के लिए it will be 10, तीसरे AP के लिए it will be -3. But पूरा AP के लिए that D will be the same. And you're going like with every term in the AP, like if I'm going say 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, so on. यहाँ पे N is 1 first term के लिए, 2 for the second term, 3 for the third term, 4 for the fourth term, and it'll go on increasing. Okay. N is representative of which term you're considering. So अगर A25 है तो N is 25. A11 find out करना चाहते हो तो N is equal to 11. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, we'll be focusing on these type of questions of AP only abhi ke liye. So you'll get a ton of practice in this. So if you look at the workbook, the first 11 questions are basically like based on identifying AP. So you have to write A, write D, or continue the series and all. So I'm skipping this. Let's go to nth term. So let's directly do this. 12th question. Find the 10th term of this particular AP. Can you do this? Solve this quickly.
Yes, I'm trying.
Yeah. Puneet and Netri have already answered. Yeah, Divya, you got it, man. Elena got it. All of you guys are correct. So Puneet, Netri, Divya, Dhruv also submitted, and Elena has also got it. 5 people done. Mansi, yes, absolutely right. So Anirban, Aditya, Neki. All right. Whoever is done with 12, right? Like you 5, you 6 people, do number 13. Like read the question, think about it. If you can do it, just send me the final answer, yes or no.
Miss the 13th one.
Yeah. Neki, correct. Neki, check the 13th one. Aditya and Anirban.
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah, Aditya, you first.
No, ma'am, I was just asking that my voice, am I audible or not?
Oh. Send your answer, Aditya. Where are you at? Are you stuck somewhere? What's happening?
No, ma'am, my laptop was lagging, so I wasn't able to type. Now I'm back once again.
Okay. Yeah, Neki, what's up?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. What were you saying about my answer?
Oh, you got the right answers. I was asking you to check question number 13.
Okay.
Aditya, you're also right. You got it. Go on to question number 13. Anirban, I'm just waiting for your answer.
I'm doing.
Divya, is that answer for question number 13?
Yes.
So based on the answer that you got, would you say 301 is a term or it's not the term? Okay, Netri, okay, I'll discuss question number 13. This is like a completely different thing. I'm getting very conflicting answers. Elena says yes, Aditya is saying no. Divya, you just sent one number, so I don't know if that's a yes or a no. Dhruv is saying no. Divya is also saying no. Okay.
Miss,
Yeah.
Miss, I'm getting confused between nth term and nth term.
Nth term is called an. Nth term कुछ भी नहीं है. Like an.
Miss, no, like in the formula, an is equals to a plus n minus 1d. So an and n, what's the difference? I'm getting confused.
Acha. N is telling you the position number and an is the number itself. Like if I have an AP, like take 2, 7, 12, 17, 22. ठीक है. यहाँ पे 4th टर्म क्या है इसमें, इस AP में?
17.
17 is the 4th term, right? So in this
Yeah.
context, n is equal to 4 because it's the fourth term. An is equal to 17.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hmm.
Ma'am,
Anirban, one second. Before that, Anirban, did you do question number 12?
It's taking a lot of time.
Why is it taking so much time? Tell me, where are you stuck? What is happening?
I am reached till A5.
Anirban, you're asked to find the 10th term. Matlab, what do you have to find? So
I'm doing from A1 to A10 like that.
no. It's not telling you find 10 terms. It's asking you for the 10th term. So 10th position mein jo bhi aane wala hai, find that. So you have to directly use the formula an. In this case, 10th term hai, so you'll find A10. So how will you find nth term? Formula kya hai iska?
Ma'am, AN is equal to N minus 1D.
A plus n minus 1 into d. So
Yes, ma'am.
क्या values डालोगे यहाँ पे A10 के लिए?
Ma'am, in place of A, there would be 10.
Why? What is A supposed to be here?
Ma'am,
So written
ma'am,
formula,
2.
right? See and tell me. Yes. This is the first term. So AP mein first term is 2. So you're going to put 2 over here. Don't just make random guesses. And this is the first time you're doing the chapter, right? So don't guess. Look at the formula. Agar usme bhi samajh mein nahi aa raha, to ask. The whole point is for you to get familiar with this. Okay. So A ke place mein first, this is the first term. So that will be 2. First place mein jo bhi hai. Then N की जगह क्या आएगा?
Ma'am, 10.
Very good. So that's 10 minus 1. And D की जगह क्या आएगा?
5.
5. Common difference is 5. So बस इसी को solve करना है. And
Okay,
yeah,
ma'am.
read the question carefully, okay? Like unnecessarily you're spending a lot of time, right? So it doesn't say find 10 terms. It says find the 10th term. So 10th अकेला, like we just need to find the 10th term, nothing else. ठीक है?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, the value I sent is the value for n in the 13th.
अच्छा, ठीक है. By that logic, yes, you're saying no, that's fine. So everybody is saying no except for Elena. Elena, do you want to check your calculation? Or is she the only right one and rest of you all are wrong? Chalo dekhte hain. Aditya, yeah, what's up? Your hand is raised.
No, ma'am. Actually, at first I had a doubt at the conclusion of the 13th one,
Acha,
but now it's solved. I
हाँ,
just did something. And
13 अभी discuss करने वाले हैं हम, so just getting on to it. That's 5.1.13. Okay, what's the question? So check if 301, okay, 301 belongs to the AP, like is a term of AP kya diya hai? 5, 11, 17, 23, etc. So that's 5, 11, 17, 23, etc. Okay, first identify the AP. So Netri, AP mein first term kya hai?
Ma'am, 5,
And common difference?
6.
So D equal to 6. ठीक है. Netri, tell me one thing. In this
Yes, ma'am.
AP, 23 के बाद, will 25 be a term of this AP?
No,
Why not?
because the difference is 6, so it will be directly 23 plus 6, which is 29.
करेक्ट. ठीक है, तो अगर 301 is to be a term of the AP, logically क्या होना चाहिए? So let's say 301 is, suppose it is a term of the AP, then it should fit the formula an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d.
Yes.
So based on this formula, an पता है, a पता है, d पता है, n का value क्या आना चाहिए? Is there like any condition for n?
I don't know.
Okay. What kind of number should n be? Like you have different.
It should be even number.
Not
Because
necessarily like
all of them are
11th,
coming in.
मतलब 11th term n equal to 11, 5th term n equal to 5, ये सारे possible है ना?
Oh, okay.
Odd हो सकता है या even हो सकता है. Can n be a negative number?
No.
Right. Can n be a fraction?
No.
Yeah. So these are the things you need to look out for. So plug the values. An की जगह 301 equal to a is 5 plus n पता नहीं है into d is 6. So find the value of n if n happens to be a natural number. Like if n is 17 or n is like a neat 26, or if n is 5 or if n is 304, then yes, it is a term of that AP. But if it is anything else, like if it is a negative number or if it is a fraction or if it is like anything else, then no, 301 cannot be term of the AP. That's the logic.
Ma'am, so like if you minus 23 from 301, it should be a multiple of 6, right?
Yes, because
And if
from
it is not, then we
23,
can say directly. Right?
yes, absolutely. That's another way to look at it. And not just from 23, subtract it from 5, like do 301 minus 5, it should be a multiple of 6. Technically, that's kind of what you're getting at, right? Like an
It's not
minus
a multiple of 6.
is equal
not-
to d is 6 into something. So yeah, it should be a multiple of 6. If it's not a multiple of 6, then it's not a term of the AP.
Ma'am, the answer is no because it's coming like in decimals.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think most of you have gotten this logic. A lot of you have answered no. So yeah. Elena, what happened? Did you check your calculation?
Ma'am, so I have done like till where you've done, I've done the same thing. But then, ma'am, if we simplify, it will be 301 is equal to 5 plus 6n minus 6 and 5 minus 6 is minus 1. And if we take the minus 1 to the other side, it will be 300 is equal to 6n. So then n will be 50. So shouldn't it be a term?
That's where you made a mistake, Elena. So you're right that 301 equal to, you get 5 minus 6 plus 6n. What is 5 minus 6? Minus 1. And if you take minus 1 to the other side, what will it become? No?
302.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Silly mistake. Yeah, that's why don't skip steps. You just saw 301 and minus 1 and you just subtracted it, right? Okay. All right. You guys are like it's 4:30 now. So is your class generally till 4:30 or can you stay on till 5 o'clock?
You can stay.
I need a answer from all of you. Like one person doesn't speak for everyone, no? Okay. We'll do a couple more. Like I just want to cover as many different types of questions and the rest of it practice on your own. Like this chapter, the only way you can master it is by practicing, because conceptually there is nothing except that one formula. Main thing is in, doing as many different types of problems as you can.
So basically, ma'am, how did we solve the previous question? Just by subtracting 5 and then dividing by 6?
No, you found the value of n. Like if 301 was a term of the AP, then it should have been if it was 26th term, then n should have been 26. If it was 57th term, then n should be 57. Like n should get a specific value, right? But isko solve karne pe n ka value kitna mila? Mansi saying you're getting it in decimals, 50.3 or something like that. So because this is not like a definite position, like either you're in like first position, second position, 9th position, 10th position, 57th position, like ho sakta hai, but you will never be, your position is never fractional, right? So agar fraction mila, iska matlab hai 301 is not a part of the AP. So you just apply this formula. So you find the value of n, you show that n is a fraction, and that's why you say that, yeah, it is not a term of the AP.
How did you get 301 is equal to 5 minus 6 plus 6n?
Oh, isko simplify karke. Two ways of doing it. Actually, single way of doing it. So I just opened up the bracket, 6 into n minus 6, but I wrote these two numbers together. That's it. Okay, let's do another problem.
Ma'am?
Yeah, Aditya?
Ma'am, after the session, you are going to give a bunch of sums today.
Yeah, that you need to do before next class. Okay, look at question number 16. We're not solving this right now, but read the question and tell me what you're supposed to find out. Like, can you tell me how to do it? Raise your hand, whoever can tell me how to do. Question number 16.
Ma'am?
Yeah, Dhruv?
Ma'am, actually, after this question, can you also tell me how to solve the 14th one?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay, 16th ke baad we'll do that. But in the meantime, okay, Aditya, Dhruv, you had it out. Okay, Aditya and Elena, you guys did it in class. Anirban, yes, tell me how to do this 16th.
Ma'am, we have to find n.
Awesome, very good. So you're given 78 is some term of the AP, it is the nth term. So an is equal to 78. To apply the formula, 78 equal to n a
Yes, ma'am.
plus n minus 1 into d. Apply it and you'll get it. Okay, the one Dhruv asked, oh, Dhruv has already solved it and sent it also.
Ma'am, actually in Billabong, we have completed this chapter today itself only.
I know, yeah, Dhruv and Elena had mentioned at the beginning.
Just can you repeat the 16th one?
16, okay. So you're given the AP, right? You have 3, 8, 13, 18, and so on. And 78 is one term of this. 78 is coming somewhere over here. So if 78 is part of the AP, then 78 is some nth term. We don't know that yet. It could be 30th term, it could be like 25th term, kuch bhi ho sakta hai. So that's what we have to find out. Which term of the AP is 78? So technically you need to find this n over here.
So like what formula that an is equal to
Yeah,
a1 plus, okay.
yes.
But what about n minus 1?
So, okay, let's write the formula down. An equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A1 पता है क्या?
Yeah, that is 3.
3. An क्या है?
No, an is we have to find 78.
An is 78. Nth term is 78. A पता है क्या? हाँ, A and D
Yeah,
पता है. N is the unknown number here. Awesome. Aditya, I think you have to check your calculation. Dhruv and Anirban have solved it. They sent the answer.
No, ma'am, it's for 14.
Oh, that's for 4. Okay. Yeah, Nikki also got it. Okay.
For 16 also I'm sending one.
Okay, now looking at question number 14. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? Okay, people are solving 16. Okay. If you're in the middle of it, complete it. But right now, look at question number 14. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? So how will you proceed with this problem?
Ma'am, I guess we have to use the formula with L, the last term, which would
Yeah,
be
the last number. We are given finite numbers of, we are given finite terms.
That's a good way to do it. So like what values will you substitute it? Okay, this is the formula. But again, A is like the nth term from the end. It is not the first term. So how will you approach this?
the last term we know is 99, right?
And first term will be 12.
And the first term is 10.
10?
12. So it will be a is equal to L minus n minus 1 bracket.
Yeah, technically you're right, Netri, but the condition that is given here is that, hold on.
Yeah, sorry, it's divisible by 3.
Yeah, the condition that you're given here is that it should be divisible by 3. So it's random, it is 10. But how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? So you pick what is the smallest number divisible by 3, smallest 2-digit number divisible by 3, which is the largest 2-digit number divisible by 3. Which is the largest 2-digit number?
99.
99.
99.
Divisible by 3.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah, 99 is divisible by 3.
So that will be the largest 2-digit number divisible by 3. So you have to find out 12 se leke 99 tak kitne numbers, okay, not exactly kitne numbers hai. So if it was divisible by 3, what kind of
D
AP?
will be 3.
Yeah, so the D is going to be 3. So basically your AP is all the numbers divisible by 3. So 12, 15, 18, then 21, and so on till 99. So you have your A, you have your last number. So you need to figure out which term 99 is, and that will give you the, like if you find the N for 99, that'll tell you total how many numbers are there. 12 se leke 99 tak. Got it? Is that clear? Or like, should I say it again? Aditya, Mundra, Puneet have already calculated it. Yes.
Ma'am, can you solve it to a point, like put it in the formula?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a little chaotic, right? So that's why I asked. Mansi, check your calculation. Close, but not correct. All right. So smallest 2-digit number divisible by 3.
We can just write A is equal
12.
to 12.
But why did we consider A equal to 12? Oh, logic to, like, at least it it should make sense while I'm doing it here, no? So largest 2-digit number divisible by 3 is 99. So all the required numbers that you have to count, they are basically of the form you need to count 12, 15, 18, 21, so on up to 99. So basically what the problem is asking is, how many numbers does this sequence consist of? Does this AP consist of? So you can see that this is forming an AP in which A is equal to 12, D equal to 3, and AN equal to 99. So if this is like the first term, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, and so on till the end 99, you need to find which term, which place is 99 falling at, n equal to how much for 99. So that's why you'll use the formula AN equal to A plus N minus
got it.
1 to D. Your AN is 99, A is 12, plus we don't know N, that's what we need to find out. D is 3. Yeah, Dhruv got it. So yeah, solve this
Miss,
and you'll get it. Yeah, you're right, Dhruv.
yeah, I just wanted to ask, so in these questions, so if the last term is 99, so AN is 99 and N would be the number of terms in the whole AP.
Yes.
Okay, so N is basically 19. Which term is 99? That would be the
Yes.
last term and the total number of terms.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay, miss, thank you.
Neki got it. Netri got it.
Can't we use the third formula for this?
Third formula would be difficult because that is like AN, in which N is the number from this thing, right? You can use it, but it'll be the other way around. So that will basically be 12 equal to 99 minus N minus 1 into D. So you have to apply it correctly.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, because that, oh wait, sorry. Yeah, that you're going the other way around, right? So your A and B will get reversed. Anirban got it, Nikki got it. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yep.
ma'am, did you receive my answer?
I think so. I remember telling your name. Yeah, you're right. You got it. You were like one of the first ones to send it. Saw that. Mansi, did you check your calculation? It is not correct, Mansi.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm doing it.
Okay. So find the number of terms is based on the same concept, the rest of the APs. Find the 31st term, so look at question number 19. Same concept, but a little more complicated. Like you have to use the same thing in 2-3 different situations. So find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. So you're not given A, you're not given D, but you're given A11 and A16. So can you guys solve this? It's a little lengthy, you won't get it directly, but do you know how to do this? Can you strategize? Again, all of you have gone off video. Where are you? All right. Read the question again. Note down the information, like write it in a way that you can understand, and tell me if you can do it. Aditya, Elena, Dhruv, like because you guys already did it in school, if you can do it, if it's still fresh, then solve it and then send it immediately.
Ma'am, I think we can put it in the same formula. I'm trying to solve it.
Yeah.
Ma'am, could you check my 14th question?
14th, yeah, Mansi, you got it right. Now we got it. So the previous question, yeah, I didn't announce it. The answer is 30. There are 30 terms totally.
This year, which formula they use?
Same formula only. AN ka formula.
So, ma'am, by using 11th term and 38 in the formula, and again using 16th and 73 in the same formula, we get two equations, and then
Correct.
we can plug
Yes.
them like linear equations.
Yes, absolutely, Neki. So the given information is you have A11 and A16. So put them in the formula that you use. So A11 is equal to 38, which means that 38 equal to A plus N minus 1, 11 minus 1, 10D. Similarly, 16, A16 is 73. So again, if you use the formula, 73 equal to A plus 16 minus 1. So that's 15D. So if you observe, you have two linear equations. A and D are your two variables, and A and D के साथ दो equation है. So using these two, find out the value of A and find out the value of D. And once you have A and D, you can find out whatever is required, which is 31st term, where A31 may apply karke, you can find out. Aditya, acha, you already found out A31. Does it go that high? Wow, Elena got again a completely different answer. Thoda calculate karke देखना पड़ेगा. Dhruv, acha, D ka value you changed it. Wow, everybody is getting like extremely different answers A and D ke liye. Elena and Aditya, can you guys send the value of common difference or A that you got? Okay, Elena's and Puneet's D are matching. They got the same value, common difference. Let me.
I made a mistake in the calculation. I just.
Acha. Let me check. Yeah, D is correct. Netri, D correct. Aditya, D is correct. Elena, D is correct. So maybe gotta check the other calculation. Dhruv, your common difference is wrong. So just check that. Puneet, yes, D is correct. So based on that, Elena, A ka value mein the sign is missing. So that is where I guess the mistake happened. Aditya, yes, A and D are correct. So I'm guessing that your A31 is also correct. Puneet got the same value, that's correct. Anirban, yes, common difference is correct. Netri, A is correct. Yeah, Elena, now you got the same value of theirs, yes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, Dhruv, yes. Now we got the right answer for D. Just confirming, Dhruv, yeah, the second time that you sent or the third time that you sent Abhi, that value of common difference is correct. Netri, A is correct. Elena, yes, you got it now. Mansi, yes, D is correct. Puneet, the final answer, A31 is correct. Aditya, all the values are correct. Anirban, D is correct. And the rest of it, yeah, I've confirmed it by left. Okay, rest of you working it out through check karo na calculation. Once you got D, did you find the correct value of A? Like, did you apply the right sign? Plus minus में कुछ mistake हो गया. It's like, wow, Netri, no, you won't get that high or that low. No. Dhruv, yes, A is correct, which means the final calculation of A31 you have to check once. Mansi, sign is like you're missing out on the signs.
Yeah, ma'am, it's a typo.
Okay, in that case, yeah. Then. Anirban, again, A ka value is not correct. Check your calculation.
Ma'am, actually I by mistakenly multiplied instead of adding.
I was thinking that, yeah, something like that must have happened. Anirban, check your calculation A के लिए. Plus minus में कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया लगता है. Something like that. Okay, since most of you have gotten it, common difference D ka value should be 7. Yahan tak most of you have gotten it, right? Dhruv, A31 is still not, no, Dhruv. Yeah, Netri, you got it. A31 is right. Mansi, it won't go that high. Check your calculation.
Miss, we have to use the formula AN is A plus N minus 1D, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I did that thrice.
A का value सही आया था ना? Yes. You have A is correct, D is also correct. हमारा plus minus में ही कुछ कहीं तो कुछ जा रहा है.
Miss, so we have to find AN and N should be 31, right?
Yeah.
Miss, I did that only.
Did you take D as plus
Ma'am,
7?
value check.
7.
7 plus 7.
Okay, तो तुम्हारा extreme negative में क्यों आ रहा है?
And now is it right?
Mansi, yes, now it is correct.
I made a sign error with 32 again.
Yeah. Thought so.
My still
Oh,
is.
miss, sorry, it should be positive. I wrote it negative, sorry.
Okay, A you should have gotten minus 32. D is 7, A will be minus 32. And A31 ka value should be 178. फिर से same value आ रहा है. So Anirban, you got D is 7, right? Like ये linear equation solve करके.
Yes, ma'am.
फिर
Yes, ma'am.
कोई भी एक equation में value डालो ना. So put it in this because it's easier. So basically 38 equal to A plus 10 into 7. So A का value क्या होगा? Solve this. So 38 equal to A plus 70. So A is positive, keep A here. 70, take it to the other side. You get 38 minus 70. How much is 38 minus 70?
Now minus 30,
Minus
32.
32. Yeah. So once you get a equal to minus 32, we'll find out what is a31. So minus 32 plus n minus 1. So 31 minus 1 into 7. So that is minus 32 plus 30 into 7. So बस इसको solve करना है. Get 178.
No, I have a doubt. I could not understand that equation 38 is equal to a plus 10 into 7.
This is direct application of this one. Like, did you understand how you got this 38 equal to a plus 10d?
Yes.
तो d का value 7 आया ना, direct substituting 7 in the place of d. So you get 38 equal
Okay.
to a plus 10 into d. So that's 10 into 7. Okay, so these are the kind of questions you'll come across in this whole chapter, basically. Like right now, all the different types of questions you dealt with only one formula, which is an wala formula. So baki chapter mein you'll get similar questions, but depending on the situation, SN ka formula apply ho sakta hai. It's like all of that. Yeah, Netri, what's up?
Ma'am, the questions in which we have to implement two equations too.
Yeah. Yeah, Netri.
Ma'am, could you tell how to solve the 5.1.6?
5.1.6. Okay.
Yeah, how will you get the reason?
For the AP, can we find directly without actually finding A30 and A20? Give reasons for your answer. Matlab, you just have to show it step by step how you can find this without finding A30 and A20 individually. How to do this is, what is A30 ka formula?
A30 equal to A plus n minus 1.
n minus 1 क्या हो जाएगा 30 के लिए?
Sorry, n minus 1 will be 29.
हाँ, a plus 29. A20 क्या होगा similarly?
A plus 19d.
19d. Okay. So in this question, it's saying without actually finding A30, 20, right? So don't find the values of this. Don't put the value of A and D. Leave it like this. Then you're asking, okay, the question is asking A30 minus A20. So substitute the values. A30 minus A20 will be equal to, subtract these two, क्या आएगा? So A30 का value is A plus 29D minus A20 is A plus 19D. So now open the bracket and simplify it. So this will be A plus 29D. ये क्या हो जाएगा? Minus of A will be?
Minus 8.
And then?
Minus 19d.
Minus 19D. So if you simplify this, what will you get?
10d.
10D. So A and minus A will get cancelled. You'll be left with 29D minus 19D, which is 10D. So basically, to calculate A30 minus A20, you don't have to find out the individual values. You don't even need A. All you need is the common difference. So if you just do this working, that is basically your justification for the answer yes or no. So that.
So ma'am, we have to put in the value of D as 4, right?
Yes, that you need to find out the final value. but you're not actually finding out A30 and A20 individually, right? You're just getting it simply out of this.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So all the questions are going to be variations of what we discussed. So if you practice this whole like up to question number, at least till like the whole of like level 1 before, yeah, till 72, you'll be perfect with this formula. In whatever form you're given the formula, you'll be able to solve it. Okay. So abhi ke liye, yeah,
Work.
homework is not till 72 because I don't expect you guys to do 72 problems in 2 days. But
Yes, ma'am. Please don't give me too many questions.
you will have today and tomorrow, right? So complete till 28. So that's just NCERT questions. Exemplar miscellaneous you have based on the interaction.
28 because in our school like we are doing strangles level 2 level 3 and other subjects also for the test.
Oh, no, but today and tomorrow, like, can you spare 28 questions? Each should take you around 2 to 3 minutes. So you can spend like half an hour today and half an hour tomorrow, right?
Could you please give
Okay, ma'am.
See, out of this 28 also, we've already done like a few in class itself. Like if you have done it nicely, neatly, then you don't have to do that again. You can just include those class value questions, whatever you've done in class itself. Okay. So you guys are getting 2 days because our next class is on Thursday. So spend half an hour today, half an hour tomorrow, and you'll be perfect with this. At least this particular concept.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And out of that, till like 11, it is going to be very easy. Like if you see this, you just have to identify A and identify D. That's going to take like 10 seconds to do it. So you'll be fine. Trust me, I can do that.